Hello everyone, you're once again wrestling with H, but not literally, please. I only watch it, I don't want to get hurt. Similarly to the SmackDown one yesterday, we're going to be taking a look at Monday Night Raw from yesterday, and we're just gonna get right into it. So the show kicked off with Finn Balor coming out and talking about how he's still got some kind of tension with Damian Priest. But as usual, Rhea and Dom came out playing Peacemaker, and I must say, please, for the love of God, WWE, do something with Rhea Ripley, because the matches that she's put on against Charlotte, even with Natalya last week, were incredible. We need to see more of her defending the title and being more involved in the women's division, please. But they came out to play Peacemaker. Finn walked away, which then led to Rhea saying Dom has unfinished business with Seth Rollins. Seth then comes out holding buffalo wings because they were in Buffalo. So much funny, so much funny. And did anyone else notice, if you watched Monday Night Raw and you had your eyes like fixed on Seth Rollins, the wings were flying out of his mouth, bro. He almost cracked up as well. He almost broke character. Anyway, a bit of back and forth, a bit of banter between Seth, Dom and Rhea. And it pretty much ended with Seth saying that he would be the only one whipping Dom's ass that night. Because I want in.
Yeah, boy.
We then moved on to Drew McIntyre, which is very good to see him back in a ring. Drew McIntyre and Riddle versus Kaiser and Vinci. It was a good match, a solid match. You'd expect that from the four guys in the ring. However, the main
I promise, like, and even
the main talking point here was a bit of tension in Imperium. They seemed to leave Vinci high and dry at the end there. Could it be the Imperium breaking up? Will Vinci be replaced with Ilya Dragunov? I don't know, but don't break up Imperium, please. Then we had a backstage segment with the Judgment Day, because Judgment Day literally run Monday Night Raw, much like the Bloodline on SmackDown. Finn and Priest hashed things out, squashed the beef for now. However, Priest did say that no matter the outcome, the Money in the Bank would bring home the gold to Judgment Day. Finn looking a bit, what does he mean by that? And that's how that ended. A backstage interview with Sammy and Kevin. Sammy with his hair all tied up, looking scrumptious. What a man. They were then interrupted by Rhea and Dom, because once again, they need to be everywhere. And Rhea claimed that they're coming for all the gold. Kevin once again getting angry because no one mentioned your name. Why are you there? Okay, next one. It was actually a really good package on Indus Sheer. Rain coming down and whatnot. And as usual, WWE packages always make superstars look good. So that was a plus in my book. But Indus Sheer really need to be doing something. It can't just be involved in squash matches and packages. So please, WWE, do something with them. Then we had Rollins versus Dirty Dom, the dirtiest of all the Doms, except there probably are some Doms out there that are dirtier. Seth was attacked before the match even started. Dom got the upper hand on him, and Finn and Priest obviously joined in, and the match never happened because Sammy and Kevin then came out to help Seth, which set up the night's main event. Then move on to the Logan Paul and Ricochet segment. Logan Paul, I must say, I'm not a big fan outside of wrestling with all his, shenanigans and whatnot. Logan Paul, as a wrestler, I have to give him props. From the very first day, this man has taken to wrestling like a fish to water, like me to muscles, It was good to see Ricochet in a high profile spot on the show, so to speak. His promos do need a bit of work. However, this one was solid. We'll say solid. And it's good to see Ricochet in a high profile program, as I've mentioned. Logan's line where he says, in the middle of your promo, but they're still chanting about me, it's just ultimate heel work. The man is a natural heel in real life. So this just solidifies him as a very good wrestler in my opinion. As a rookie, very good. Then we had Lynch versus Stark. Solid match, not much to say about there. A bit sloppy at times, but overall it was solid. Then had the Alpha Academy graduation segment. I thought it was a fun little segment, and then the Viking Raiders interrupted at the end before Maxine could get her Letterman jacket of graduation things. The Viking Raiders, bro, I do not consider them a threat at all. Like, they have been booked so poorly, but we'll see what happens. Next week they have a Viking rules match against Alpha Academy, so hopefully they get built up as the force that they were back in NXT, but I really don't think they will. Emma versus Shayna happened next, and who cares? The only takeaway from that was Ronda coming out after and attacking Shayna. My goodness, I'm going to absolutely love the shit getting beat out of both of them. Shayna versus Ronda is going to be a hard-hitting affair. I can't wait for that match. Miz versus Ciampa in a no DQ match. Fun, good, fast-paced action before Bronson Reed attacked Ciampa. Obviously, we've seen Bronson Reed work with the Miz previously, so this is a nice little tip of the cap. Well done to Triple H. I'm assuming he's the one that booked that. But I'm also very excited for a Ciampa versus Reed program, if it goes to a program, but even if it's a one-off match, I'm excited. Then we had a little backstage segment between Sonya Deville, Chelsea Green, Raquel and Liv Morgan. Not much going on there, really, until Rhea, wow, shock, Rhea is here again, but this time furthering the women's division by squaring up to Liv and Raquel, saying, please do not get involved in my business. And I must say, a Raquel versus Rhea for the world title is gonna be chef's kiss, banger of a match. I'm excited, but it's also good to see Rhea actually in the women's division, not every day getting involved in Seth, blah blah blah. More of that, please, WWE. We had Kaden and Katana versus Deville and Sonya.
What?
After that backstage segment, very sloppy match. I don't really know what was going on, but Kaden and Carter lost the match.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So next week it's Raquel and Liv versus Deville and Sonya. No, that's wrong. Deville and Chelsea Green for the women's tag titles. Whatever, right? Liv and Raquel have probably got that, but I really want to see more from Kaden and Katana. They're very talented, so I hope WWE does more with them going forward. Then we had Cody come out. Very solid promo as usual from Cody. Not much to say there. He wants a rubber match with Brock. Brock is appearing next week. It's probably going to happen at SummerSlam. It's most likely going to happen at SummerSlam. I can't wait. Hopefully there's a stipulation involved in the match. And yeah, great from Cody as usual. Then we finished off with a 6-man tag team match. Kevin, Sami, Seth versus the Judgment Day. It was an alright match. You really would expect more from these guys, but I kind of understand it's the TV main event, but at the same time, no, I would have liked to see more, but fun nonetheless. Rhea got involved, shenanigans. Sami took the pin, which was interesting, but I guess Judgment Day need to look strong because they're headed to NXT today of filming, Tuesday. We'll see what happens there. Money in the Bank, Senor Money in the Bank. Will he cash in on the NXT champion? No, I don't think so. Overall, it was an alright show. I much prefer SmackDown to Raw most weeks anyway, but it was an alright show. More of the same, please, WWE, except certain parts like Rhea needs to be in the women's division more. I want to see more from Kaden and Katana. Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus, I really hope this rivalry ends at SummerSlam because it's gone on for too long now. And lastly, Logan Paul and Ricochet. I'm very excited for that SummerSlam match. Very excited. I'm assuming it will be a match at SummerSlam, but I'm very excited for these two men to beat the shit out of each other whilst flying in the air. I'll see you guys on the next video where we'll be looking at SmackDown, which will be on Saturday's upload, but there might be something before that. Who knows? Peace.